Here today with our day of adoration for the 40 days of adoration in the Diocese of Columbus. I'm Chris Spiese, and I'm a parishioner here at Our Lady of Lourdes in Ada, part of the Hardin County cluster. For me, adoration is one of those critical pieces of my faith life. As a candidate for the Permanent Diaconate, I've spent a lot of hours on my knees in front of that Blessed Sacrament, asking the Lord for His wisdom and helping me to discern not only a vocational path, but just my path in general in life. And that has been an absolutely essential part of everything over the past several years. So I had a big reversion to the faith back in about 2004. And at that time, I did spend a little bit of time thinking about whether or not I was called to the priesthood, but ultimately figured out that really wasn't the path that God had laid out for me. And so over the years, I met my wife, we got married, but I always had this sort of nagging push to serve the church. And so fairly early on in that process, I discovered the diaconate and kept kind of pushing it off for various reasons, job and my age. Until one day, actually working with our college students, I found myself in a chapel at their retreat center, and I tell it like it's a brick upside the head from the Holy Spirit that this is now time to get going. And so within a week, I'd talked to my pastor, our permanent deacon here at Our Lady of Lourdes, and within about 2 months, I was starting to take the prerequisite classes. And then I kind of said, I'll keep going until someone says to stop, and here I am 5-6 years later, and no one's told me to stop, and I'm looking ahead to eventually, God willing, ordination coming up in 2024.